Hello, my name is Molly. Welcome to my channel. So the idea for this came to me when I was looking through my old computer today from like 8th grade into the very beginning of high school, and there were so many covers on there of songs that I used to love. Since those videos were filmed in 2010 and it is now the year 2020, I thought it might be fun to do a little bit of a 10-year progression and see how my voice has changed over the last 10 years, hence progress report. Now, I thought this would be fun to do just to see comparatively where I am now versus where I was 10 years ago, because a lot has happened in that 10 years. 10 years ago, I was 13 years old. I was in like the 8th grade. A lot has happened since then. You know, I'm 23 years old now, and in the last 10 years, I've gone to music school, part of it. I've been in 8 shows. I've taken several years of voice lessons now. And back in 2018, I got about 75% of the way to blowing my voice clean out. So I've really been through having to just break down every bad habit I've ever had and building a new healthy foundation for myself. So I'm interested, just for myself, this is very self-indulgent, just to see what that's done for me vocally. So basically what I'm going to do is give new life to the term "you are your own worst critic." And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be watching the recording of myself from 2010, giving myself a critique like I would a student, and then I'm going to be recording again today using the critiques that I have given myself from the video from 2010. Does that make sense? Here we go. This is me singing Defying Gravity back in 2010. The reason there's no video, it has to do with the recording setup that I was using. It was very technical. What I would do is I would go to our family, like desktop Mac. I would pull up Photo Booth. I would press play on Photo Booth. I would pull up my karaoke track on my phone. I would put the phone right next to the computer so that I knew that it was picking up the sound, and then I would run into the hallway and I would sing from there, because I don't think I had any vocal control back then, so I was basically just wailing it as loud as I could, and I wanted there to be some balance in the recording, honestly. So, that explains why it's just a black picture. Here we go. Oh, so first things first, it's too damn high. I would never sing it in this key now. I don't know what I was thinking back then. The whole thing sounds like I'm just pushing upward, desperately trying to hit the notes. Every note in this song should kind of come from above, unless it's an artistic choice not to do it that way. But I don't think 13-year-old me was making an artistic choice. I think 13-year-old me was just desperately trying to hit the note any way she could. And the second thing is that I am cackling at how I sang "Look." Oh my god. It was like a little staccato, like, oh no. This doesn't bode well. Okay. As someone told... oh my god. It's so bad. Back then, I really truly thought that you either had to sing a song in head voice or you had to sing it in chest voice, and there was no in between. Which is unfortunate, because when I would get to the bottom of like my head voice range, it would sound like it did when I sang Told. Told. Oh my gosh. Okay, continue. I'm not on the beat. Why is this what I chose to post to YouTube? I'm not even going the right tempo. Ah! You can so hear my accent in this. So I'm originally from Indiana, if you can't tell from the everything about me. And I had never had any like dialect training or anything like that up to that point. So you can tell when I say gravity, or I think at the end of this, just wait, you'll hear it. Oh my God. There's another one. I didn't believe in chest voice. I promise you, 2010 Molly, it's very much real. So basically what I did there is I ran out of air, I assume. There's no video, so I can't tell for sure. But what it sounds like is it sounds like I ran out of air. Basically what I did is, soon I'll tell them in renown. Like, it literally, there was like, it was steady, 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 and the air was gone. Oh my God, okay. There's like 10 seconds left, I can do this. Okay, here's another thing, is I don't particularly like it, in this song in particular, when people sing the nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was. I like it to be kind of speak singy, and I did not do that here. Okay, here we go. Okay, that was a good ending, but I would be satisfied with that now. And honestly, it's kind of funny because I know exactly why that happened. I had a band director who would always tell us, nobody's gonna remember the mistakes you made in the middle if you nail the last 10 seconds. And I clearly took that to heart because that last riff was tasty, but everything in the middle was a mistake. There's a lot of room to play in the song Defying Gravity, and I don't think that's what I did back in 2010. I can tell you with almost complete certainty exactly what happened there was I was a master imitator back then. I didn't really know how to be musical, but I was really great at imitating other people who were musical. So what I would do is I would Google like whatever starlet I was really into then, and then the song I wanted to sing. So I probably Googled 2010. I probably Googled like Sutton Foster Defying Gravity, and then however she sang it is exactly the way I sang it. Which is generally not how I do things now. I like to be able to play and riff and do fun little things and be musical of my own accord. So generally, what I'm going to keep in mind when I go and record today is that I need to find a new recording because that one was far too high. I think I need to bring it down at least 2 full steps. It needs to be a whole lot lower for me to be able to sing it with any level of accuracy now. There was clearly a lot of issues in the last video with breath support, so I need to remember to take full deep breaths and not these little catch breaths that are like, and nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, you know, because that's not healthy. It's going to make you dizzy. It's not going to make you sound good, and you're going to run out of air on those big, powerful notes. I think you could hear at the end of the 2010 recording the same thing that I did. I really didn't put any vibrato on any of those notes that you hold forever. You hold those notes for forever and a day. I didn't put the slightest bit of vibrato on any of those notes. So what I think I'm going to keep in mind is that on Bring Me Down, is that at the end, you are able to put a little bit of a spin on it. It's just more fun and musical that way, you know? Okay, so with everything in mind that I've just spewed while reacting to myself, which was super meta, I'm gonna go ahead and record. I'm gonna give myself about 10 minutes to practice, and then I'm gonna do it in one take. So it'll be just absolutely as organic as you can get it. It won't really be edited. The only editing that I'm going to do is make sure that the audio and the video is lined up. that's it. Everything else is going to stay as is. If I hit a sour note, if I forget a vibrato, if I go off tempo, you're going to hear all of it. And I think this will be fun. I'll be back afterwards for some final thoughts.
Someone told me lately, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I am flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who drowned me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm flying high and defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Oh,
Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I just listened back to the audio from 2010 and again from today, and I personally can hear a lot of change and development in how my voice sounds now versus how it did in 2010. Some things were a lot better, and some things were not so great. And that's okay. This is called the progress report. It's not called the perfection report. So, you know, maybe the next time I do this, it'll be perfect. But today, it is just satisfying for me to know that I've definitely made progress with the instructors that I've had over the last few years. So I call it a success. If you're still with me, thank you for sticking it out until the end. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know if you heard the same change and differences that I did. I personally think the changes were kind of astronomical, but it could just be because it's me hearing myself. If you'd like to see more videos like this one and like the BTS reaction video from a few days ago, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified every single time that I post. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!